So today we will solve some basic problems in physics. So we are going to solve 3 problems in total. So first question, Q1. Question 1. So we have 2 capacitors. The first capacitor area of the plates is A, the distance between the plates is D, and the capacitance of this capacitor is 5 microfarad. Another capacitance 3 times area, that is, if this is A, this is 3A given, and the distance between the plates is same. That means the distance between here and this case both are same. So the question is, if this is the case, what will be the capacitance? That's the question. So we know the formula for capacitance, which is C is equal to epsilon A by D. So where epsilon is absolute permittivity. Okay. So here in the first case, the value is given as 5 microfarad. Now we will move on to the second case. Second case is what? C is equal to epsilon A by D. But now area is 3 times this area of the plates. So 3A by D. Now this can be written as epsilon A by D into 3. But epsilon A by D, the value is given as 5. So 5 into 3, which gives 15 microfarad. That means this capacitance, second capacitance value is 15 microfarad. So that means what? If the area increases, then capacitance also increases. Okay, that is question number 1, and that's the answer. Answer is 15 microfarad. So this will be 15 microfarad. Now this is question number 2. Find the voltage across and charge through the capacitors. So we have 3 capacitors, C1, C2, C3. So C2 and C3 capacitance is in series. Therefore, the equivalent capacitance between these 2 points is C equivalent C2 into 3, C3 divided by C2 plus C3. C2 is 6, C3 is 12, 6 into 12 divided by 6 plus 12 is 18. So 6 3s are 18, 4. So the value of these 2 capacitances is 4 microfarad. Okay, now we have 10 volts. Then the equivalent capacitance here is 4 microfarad. And then we have 6 microfarad. Okay. So you all know this. Now this capacitance and this capacitance is in parallel. So in parallel voltage will be same. So here it is 10 volts. Here also it is 10 volts. Now you all know that Q is equal to CV. So V1 we know. So we want charge now. So charge is Q is equal to CV. So the capacitance value is 4 microfarad and voltage is 10. That is 4 into 10, 40 microcoulomb. That is the value of the charge here. This is 40 microcoulomb. And coming to the second one, here again Q is equal to CV. The capacitance value is 6 microfarad and voltage is 10. So this will give you 60 microcoulomb. So this is 60 microcoulomb. Okay. Now the 40 microcoulomb is flowing here. That is 40 microcoulomb. So this 6 microfarad capacitor will see a charge of 40 microcoulomb. Same charge will flow here also. This 12 microfarad also will see 40 microcoulomb. Okay. Now we want the voltage across this capacitor. So for that we make use of this formula. Q is equal to CV. Therefore if you want V, it is Q by C. Okay. So I want voltage here. So V is equal to charge is 40 microcoulomb divided by this capacitance 6 microfarad. So micro cancel. So the voltage here is 40 by 6 volts, which is equal to 40 by 6 volts. So the same 40 microcoulomb flows through 12 microfarad also. So V is equal to Q. Q is 40 microcoulomb by C. C value is 12. So 12 microfarad. this micro gets cancelled and you will get 40 by 12 volts. So if you for C1 we know the voltage already, it is 10 volts. Okay. Now from here to here if you measure, it has to be 10 volts. So if you add these two voltage, you should get 10 volts. Let me check. Okay. Now 40 by 6 is the voltage drop here, and here it is 40 by 12. So the LCM is 12 twice, so this will become 80 and this is 40. 80 plus 40 is 120 divided by 12, which is 10 volts. So if you want to simplify, we can simplify. So 20, 2 is 3. So here it will be 20 by 3 volts here in this capacitor, and here 2 is 20, 2 is 6, 2 is 3, 2 is 10. So second case it will be 10 by 3 volts. So the final answer is the voltage across this capacitor is 20 by 3 volts and the second capacitor is 10 by 3 volts. Okay. So if you add these two voltage, you should get 10. 20 by 3 plus 10 by 3 is 30 by 3. 30 by 3 is 10 volts. Now voltage across capacitor we already found out, it is 10 volts. Okay. The charge also we have computed. Next we will see one more problem. Now we have to find, this is problem 3. We have to find the unknown quantities in this circuit. So what are the unknown quantities? This voltage we don't know, I2 we don't know, I3 we don't know, this R value we don't know, but certain other values are given. So they were given 2 amps flowing in this branch and the power consumed by this resistor is 12 watt. So first what we do is, we know the current flowing in this 6 ohms. That means the voltage drop here is 6 2s are 12 volts. So straight away we can write. So first answer is the voltage drop here is 12. Parallel connection voltage will be same. Therefore supply voltage is also 12 volts. Why? All are connected in parallel. So supply voltage is also 12 volts. Okay. Now we want I2. So that means the voltage difference, potential difference between these 2 points is 12. Therefore I2 is equal to V. V is 12 divided by 9. That is 3 4 times, 3 3 times, 4 by 3 ampere. That is the current flowing here. Next we have 12 volts power consumed by this resistor. The voltage across this resistor is same voltage, 12 volts. That means here we have 12 volts. So power we know, power is equal to V into I. Okay, now power is given for that resistor is 12. The voltage across that resistor also we know it is 12. Now we can find the current. See, all are parallel, so this is 12 volts, therefore this is 12 volts. So voltage across is 12. Then the power absorbed by this resistance is 12. Okay, power is 12, voltage is 12, we have to find current. So I is equal to 12 by 12. 12 by 12. Therefore I equal to 1 ampere. So 1 ampere is the I3 current, 1 ampere. Now we want R value. R is equal to what? V by I. Now what is the voltage? 12 volts divided by what is the current? 1 ampere. So that is 12 ohms. So the value of R is 12 ohms. So the final answers, the current voltage across these 2 points is 12 volts, therefore supply is 12 volts. Since this is 12, here also 12, the current I2 is 12 by 9. So 12 by 9 is 4 by 3 amperes current flowing in this branch. We know the power rating 12 watt and the voltage across the resistance is 12 volts. Therefore, we can always find the current because power is equal to V into I. So V into I, we know the current. So current is 1 ampere. We know the voltage across this resistance, which is 12 volts. Therefore, we can always find R. R is equal to what? V by I. That is 12 divided by 1 is 12 ohms. The unknown resistance value is 12 ohms. That's all about for today's session regarding small simple problems for the basic understanding of circuit, basic as electrical circuits. Thank you for your attention. Nandri.